The Early November put out their new self-titled album. We spoke to the Early November about this record. It is out now. You should go watch it. It was a great conversation with Ace and Jeff.
Yes.
We spoke a lot about the record, obviously.
We did. And silly things as well.
Silly things, yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start this off, and then you can go.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love this record. I love this band. The first time we spoke to them, it was a great experience, and it made me go, I want to keep an eye out on this band. And I'm happy we did get to follow up with them, have another interview where we're all a little bit older and a little bit better at our jobs. Us, talking about us.
Yeah.
This album is incredible. So many emotions and so many sounds are on this record. There are more upbeat songs, there are softer songs, there are not soft and slow being kind of in the same vein, but there are slower songs as well. It's just, it covers a wide range of everything, but it's still in the same vein. I don't know how to explain that, but it's like, it's that they explained it. I think it was a mixture of you and them who were like, windows down or up, summertime, driving at a reasonable speed. It's just
on
like
the New Jersey Parkway.
Exactly. It's just it makes so much sense because they are that band. It's like, come on. It's that summertime road trip music. And it always just hits that point. And it always just it fulfills that need. And it's such a good album.
Yeah. And
yeah, go.
Real quick, for me, it's like to piggyback off of that. It's like nostalgic of like the era they came from.
Yeah,
but also fresh, which is so fucking cool from a band 20 plus years into their career to toe that line of the nostalgia that the fans want, but also continuing to do new and exciting things and make a new sound. So
exactly
that was one of my takeaways from the record.
Completely. Yeah, I completely agree. And as you said, it's because it still sounds new and fresh. It's able to reach that newer, younger audience who's kind of like, wait a minute, I wasn't young enough for this to be nostalgic for me, but I fuck with this. So it's great. It's all around a great record. I do think there's something for everyone. Maybe not like metalheads on this record. You're probably going to be like, what's this?
Yeah.
But for like pop, alternative, indie kind of sounding shit, you're gonna fuck with this. My favorites, I'm just gonna give my favorite. I love What We Earn and also The Fool.
Yeah.
Honestly, as I said, the entire record is just great front to back. It's just it just scratches that itch. It's just such a nice chill record.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I fucking love this record front to back. It's honestly gotten better with each listen. I would just like to say that Jeff absolutely crushed the track listing and the flow of the record.
Yes.
It's an interesting move to like have a crescendo, like a huge crescendo in the record to like it's the Dirtiest Things, and there are 2 songs after that. And it's like there's this big crescendo where you're like, the record's got to be over. But then they pick it back up with the High Priestess. And then you get that real closer, the acoustic song with It Will Always Be. And I'm just like, as much as I'm a man that likes a record that's got that big ending and, but they nailed this. I can't lie. Tired of Lying is hands down my favorite single. When we talked about it on the podcast, I had to refrain from saying it was my favorite song on the entire record because the record was still a ways away from being out. But hands down my favorite. The first time I heard this record, I was like, this song is so fucking cool. It's a little bit different from the rest of the record, and I just think that it's fucking awesome. And I think that putting the Dirtiest Things after it is super cool. That's one of my favorites off the record as well, because it's really like this quick switch up, and then obviously with the big crescendo at the end of that song. But I also am a big fan of What We Earn and The Fool, as you mentioned. But Yeah, this record is just so fucking awesome. You know, you're right. It was described perfectly in the interview. Windows up or down, driving at a reasonable speed. Those are the vibes. It's
take it easy.
Yeah, it's the summer vibes, but like a chill summer vibe. Like, sure, you could probably like have a summer barbecue to this, but like just like chilling out on the deck or the patio or what have you, hanging out is like the vibe for this record.
Damn right.
But overall, very much enjoyed it. It's fucking awesome, and I think I'm going to catch the tour when it comes through Jersey, because you know, the record was awesome. You know, like the band, and they've also got Cliff Diver on tour with them, and they're friends of ours, and you know, haven't seen them yet. And then I believe Flycatcher is opening the Jersey date as well. So you know, they're also friends of ours and haven't seen them yet. So you know, it's just a lot of people there that I like, that we're friends with, a lot of great bands. So
might as well
go. You know,
might pop in for a second.
Might show up for a hot sec, and then stay for the whole night. You know how it goes.
And then complain about traffic and get home late.
You know, my specialty. But yeah, they crush this record. Very, very solid. Stoked to see all the love they've been getting. A lot of love on social media, which is rad. And stoked to see, you know, the response as it continues to grow and reach more people.
Damn right.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.